Hello to anyone who's watching. So we are here in ORDAO Fractal number 3, and we will. Yeah, so the main purpose of this meeting is to demonstrate the whole workflow of claiming Eden Fractal Respect from Epoch 1 on base. Yeah, since I have that finished and people can already claim Eden Fractal Respect on base. We can do that at OF of-base.frapps.xyz. Yeah, we'll share my screen. Yeah, so people can claim here in this website by going to Eden Fractal Respect and going to Claim tab. Yeah, so I already claimed here. Yeah, and today just want to show you from the start how it looks, the whole process. So I will do this in the locally running app, which runs on the testnet, but the same process. It works the same way on production version on base. So we simply go to EF claim by going here and then click claim and then click login. And on the other screen I'm signing in. Yeah, so it says that this account has 100 Eden Fractal Respect. You should see the amount that you have here. Then simply click claim. And yeah, so I'm already logged into this app. So okay, let's do it from the start. So normally you will not be logged in with your EVM account. So it will ask you to log in with an account, EVM account. And what you want to do is you want to log in with EVM account to which you wish to receive Eden Fractal Respect on base. So click login and then here I'm using MetaMask wallet, but you can also, as you saw, you could also log in using email address and it should work. Yeah, now just to confirm this is the account I logged into, and then I simply click yes. Then it explains that yeah, I haven't deleted. Yeah, so it skipped one step because I already submitted. That's what's happening here. So I will clear browser data, and now it's yes. So after this step, after clicking yes, you should see this, which asks to submit a transaction on EOS. Yeah, and also if you get an error like this regarding CPU time, you can use EOS Power Up service. But normally you should not need to use it because I fixed it so that the transaction is sponsored. So it should work without it. Yeah, and it worked. And yeah, the next step is to submit a transaction on base, as it says. You will only be able to do this if you have some ETH to pay for gas. And if you don't, then just do what it says here. basically copy this link and share it in this Telegram group. Share this link, and people, me or Dan or someone will submit the proposal for. So it doesn't have to be you who submits this last step. But if you have it on base, then you simply sign this transaction, and you should see this success page. And if you click this link to a proposal, you will see a proposal to mint you respect. So this should be your account name. This should be the transaction on EOS to which you submitted. And at this point, you don't need to care about these details. People who are basically Optimism Fractal, people from Optimism Fractal who act as an oracle, they will take care of all of this and make sure you receive your respect. So that's it. I hope this was clear, and I think it's pretty clear if you just follow instructions. Yeah, that's it. Any questions from Dan or Rosemary? So
okay. Tadas, I had a couple questions for you. So one, I saw that when you're sharing your screen there, I think you mentioned the website link, but and it's currently on localhost because at the time of this recording you haven't yet deployed on base. But what will be the link that people can access this from and claim their respect?
yeah, so it will be of-base.frapps.xyz /ef/claim. I showed it in the recording, and we will share, I think, the link everywhere in Telegram and maybe in the video description here. Yeah, so I can also post it here in case you want to see it now and then. Yeah, this is it, Rosemary.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. And yeah, as we discussed in the last ORDAO Fractal meeting, we went into a lot more detail. So people who are really curious about the process and how it works and how it's actually Optimism Fractal acting as an oracle for Eden Fractal, they can check out that video. But for participants who would like to claim their respect, then basically they just follow these instructions and they can claim their respect. And then the proposal would be approved, I think, probably within 6 days, which is going through the veto and vote cycles. And so they'd be able to get their respect within about 6 days after they make it then. And that's all I need to know, right?
Yes. Yeah, so this is part. Any questions about this part? Because this is basically for people who want to claim Eden Fractal Respect for all Eden Fractal members. And I also want to say a couple of things for Optimism Fractal members who can help this process. Should I move on to that?
If you want to.
Yeah, so I wanted to. One moment. I wanted to talk about like how to screen sharing is sometimes buggy here. Yeah, so how to check the proposals. I basically updated this document which I presented in last meeting, and it now has this Oracle participant checklist which shows what you need, what if you want to check the proposal, what you should check for. Everything is in images, and here I maybe will just walk through what you should look for. So let's take one proposal. Let's say this one. This is already created on the production version where people will actually claim. Let's open another window. Yeah, so the title field shows the EOS account for which the claim is made, and the reason field shows the link to transaction, to the claim transaction on the block explorer that made the claim. That yes, the transaction on block explorer which was signed by the claimant. Yeah, so first of all, if you go to that transaction, to this link, and you check that this is a transaction which contains this action, timestamp action on contract Tadas 25, and specifically you make sure that the EOS account, this is an EOS account. In this place you have an EOS account which is referenced here, and also that it requests Eden Respect at address which is the same address as the account recipient here. Yes, the next thing is you want to check that this transaction is signed by the person who is claiming. So basically by the EOS account. So you just check that the account referenced here is the same one as here. And yeah, and the last thing is you want to check the Eden balance which is being claimed. You want to check that the amount being minted is the same as the amount of Eden Fractal Respect on EOS blockchain. So you go to balances of this account, and you find Eden road, and you check the amount that these amounts match. That's it.
Okay, great. So thanks to Tadas for explaining that. So to be clear, for anyone who's watching, what you just demonstrated there is for people who are in the Optimism Fractal community who are approving transactions, because people in the Eden Fractal community who have earned respect in Epoch 1, they will be doing what you showed in the first demonstration, where they're making the proposal using their EOS account and their base account to basically claim their respect from EOS to base, which is EOS is now called Volta, but basically to move from EOS to base, their respect. And then what you demonstrated there is for the Optimism Fractal community members to serve as the oracle and do that in like an accurate way and make sure that they're approving the right transaction to give the right person the respect that they've earned from Eden Fractal on base. So people who are just claiming their respect on base from Eden Fractal, they don't need to worry about that unless they're also an Optimism Fractal community member and they want to make sure that themselves or anybody else is also claiming their respect on base in a legitimate way to just make sure everything is right, basically.
Yeah, that's correct. Thanks for summarizing. Yep, that's all I wanted to share here today.
Cool. Well, you're welcome. Happy to help summarize, and thanks for the great presentation, and thanks also for the great work. This makes it like really streamlined and straightforward and also very much legitimate, and like it's all in one place basically. All in this app, you can log in with your EOS account and base account and so forth. So the transition, I think, will be very smooth for everybody with Eden Fractal Respect, and it'll be done like this way that's very democratic as well. So I appreciate us being very thoughtful about this and going through all the work that you have to set this up as you have, and then explain it to us here. And encourage everybody from Eden Fractal to also claim their respect if you've participated in Epoch 1. And then also encourage everybody from Optimism Fractal, if you'd like to help facilitate it, to check out the proposals and stuff too. And look forward to seeing you at the Eden Fractal events and Optimism events as well.
Should we play a quick respect game?
Yeah, I'm up for it. Do you want me to set it up?
I'm already setting it up.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
setting up in old fractalgram, since I don't think it's worth testing the current fractalgram. We know it has a bug which has to be fixed. And also the meeting number, we will have to manually change the meeting number. But we'll let you know when it's relevant.
Okay, sounds good.
Share the link in the chat. Rosemary, can you rejoin the Telegram group?
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, 2 messages got sent. Reply to any of them.
Okay, makes it extra easy on us. All right, so there's that game we're playing here is basically who contributed to ORDAO the most over the past week. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Shame that Jake is not here.
Yeah, Jake and Howard too have both been working on ORDAO. I spoke with them yesterday. I mentioned how we could potentially make a proposal at some point to give them respect. They both had things going on in their schedule, so they weren't able to join it. But that's something we can consider for people who are building or contributing to ORDAO. We're not able to join the ORDAO Fractal meeting. Eventually give them respect with the ORDAO Fractal app at some point.
Yep.
And look forward to everybody getting to see and use the Superchain ORDAO stuff that Jake and Howard are building. It's coming together quite nicely. We could also share what we did. I don't know if we're just assuming. We saw what Tadas did, but we don't actually know what me or Rosemary did. Maybe we could, if we speak for like a moment or two.
Yeah, please.
Oh, okay, maybe I'll go first. So, I mean, Tadas, if you want to share anything else that you did, I don't know if there's other. I'm sure there probably is other stuff you did in the background, but maybe I'll go first then. I didn't prepare like a list. I kind of forgot to do that, but basically, so one, all three of us were just talking about how to prepare and like what apps to use, which fractogram app to use beforehand. So we were discussing that, and and I've been working a lot to just prepare like articles and stuff like that for Epoch 2 launch. And then I've also been coordinating with the Superchain ORDAO team, such as Jacob and Howard and Tadas, on helping to facilitate the, I suppose, next generation of ORDAO software, or at least these next improvements that will allow the ORDAO to operate cross-chain with Superchain interop. There's probably some other stuff I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of stuff like kind of helping, I think about like business development and stuff like that for ORDAO, to help support the growth of ORDAO. But maybe I could just leave it short like that for now. And that's basically a good summary.
I promoted the Eden Fractal event where we're going to launch Epoch 2 in base. So I mentioned ORDAO there a few times. And I also mentioned that there's an update about claiming respect on base. And then there's a lot more details like tripartite governance architecture and so forth. And then also I drafted a message to reach out to Eden Fractal members. And I also mentioned in there to claim their respect on base.
Yes, and also today you brought up some really good points about how to proceed with new versions and or bugs that or issues in the apps that we use in Eden Fractal and meetings. And this is related to our DAO because it's part of your DAO software. So I think it's really valuable points.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Yep, I agree. We had a great discussion about that, and that Rosemary inspired before we started recording. Another thing I'll also add too, Tadas already got level 6, so if anyone want to change the votes based on that, then they could. But Tadas also got on, he got into marketing mode this week too a little bit, and he shared some messages with Kevin Owocki and got and Kevin Owocki responded and said he's gonna check it out, and he said it's a powerful design pattern with the tripartite governance structure. So way to go to Tadas on that too, not just technical development, but also spreading the word and getting the attention of great builders like Owocki.
Yeah, I got lucky somehow. Maybe I will start tweeting more.
Maybe that's the key. I think maybe you planned it because it seemed like the way you responded to history, you tagged me and Rosemary, and then you also had a tweet that you just casually put out there at the same time. Like it seemed like maybe you had that figured out. But
no, I wanted to more attention to that tripartite governance episode of Eden Fractal. Mm-hmm. So I was waiting for it previously, and then I don't know, somehow I remembered and I just thought, why not tweet it? And then like somehow saw that tweet from Kevin.
Okay.
Like couldn't have not mentioned you when it's such obvious situation.
Well, nice coincidence, and thanks a lot for mentioning us. And also, one thing that I was going to respond, which I still might, is that you're also a ritual designer. I think he said it now. Like ORDAO Fractal, bringing together us for the ritual and playing the respect game. So thanks for the ritual hosting that you're providing here at ORDAO Fractal. And I see Rosemary got level 5.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rosemary.
And I've voted for Rosemary specifically for that suggestion. Well, not just for that, but I mean.
Yep, that was also like the kicker for me. Rosemary's been doing a lot of awesome work promoting and raising awareness for ORDAO in general. But then also that discussion that we had prior, she really helped us understand what we need to do to give a good experience with ORDAO at the upcoming Eden Fractal and Optimism Fractal events. So that's really valuable.
Yeah, and it shows that she really takes responsibility for experiences in these meetings. Not to say that you Dan don't, but I mean that's something something Rosemary really showcased here, and then I know these late meetings are hard for her, just like for me. So just attending this meeting is appreciated because they are late.
Yep, I agree. Very important to bring care and dedication to the rituals to make them go well. And appreciate Rosemary's care.
Yeah, so now before submitting, please, if you submit through the link, then change the meeting number to 3. Or I can submit and then you can vote.
Okay. Do you have a preference?
No.
Okay.
I don't know where you can submit and change, the meeting number to 3.
So if you see consensus results message in Telegram?
Yeah, results can be submitted here. When I click, I can click open.
Yeah, and you see.
And then I have to log in.
Yeah, yeah. So first log in, and when you should see the form.
Connect this website with MetaMask. Perhaps.
Yeah, you first.
Then I connect, and then I have sign in request.
Yep, sign in, and then the top field after that will say meeting number, and it'll say 2. You just change that 2 to 3.
Okay, so. Done. Yay, success.
Okay, I'm also submitting 2, and I have success as well.
Yay, it worked.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so and this is on base, so it's a similar environment that we will use in Eden Fractal, so another good test. Okay, thanks for the meeting, I guess. Any other comments before we stop the recording?
Thank you. I just have one important last message. It starts with go, and then it's ORDAO. Go ORDAO. Thanks to us. Thanks for Rosemary. Thanks, Colin.
Go ORDAO.
Go ORDAO.
We are unsynchronized, but okay. Bye.